All right, today we're here with the 18-volt RYOBI Cordless Brushless 3-speed quarter-inch Hex Impact Driver. Maybe you're trying to debate what line you want to get into when it comes to tools. Maybe you're already part of the RYOBI line and you just want to buy this and see how it works. We're going to put it to the test. I'll talk about some of the things that I do like and some of the things that I don't. Either or, we'll get those questions answered. Now, sent over by the Home Depot Prospective Program, this is the RYOBI Impact Driver, model number P238. You're looking at $100 for this impact driver. So me and you are going to put it through a couple tests. We are going to drive some general purpose screws. We're going to hook up some lags, driving right down through a treated 4x4. We're going to see how it holds up, but let's talk about some of the specs. You got 3,100 RPM on this. It is the quarter-inch hex. You got the 4,350 blows per minute, and as far as it goes with the torque inch pounds, you're looking at 2,000, and it is on the 18-volt platform. Now, we are going to do a tool duel between this and the Rigid Gen 5X later today. Maybe you had your eyes on both of these and don't know which one to go for. Make sure you get subscribed so you don't miss that. But as far as weight on the RYOBI, you're looking at 2.55 pounds and a 3-year limited warranty on this. And of course, it is brushless. Now, let me be clear before we go any further with it. This is a DIY homeowner, maybe a small shop impact driver, but we're still going to put it to the test. These are a couple half-inch lag nuts that we're going to drill straight down into a treated 4x4 just to see how it holds up and if it can do it. And for this today, we are using the 4AH battery. We're going to place that right on. It's newly charged. It's ready to go. Now, just to let you know, even though this is definitely a homeowner or small shop tool, right? Impact driver, it does got a couple cool features. Check out the bright LED lights. They got the 3 up on the front. Really nice touch. They're actually pretty bright, and I like that. The chuck itself on this, it's actually really nice. You know, you just pop that out, you throw your bit in, and it will automatically lock in for you. You got the belt clip you can put on the left or the right, and you also got a magnetic holder, which I'll show you here a little bit later in the video, but that's actually pretty powerful. You can throw your screws on there. You do got 3 different speeds on this thing. On speed 3 or high, up to 3,100 RPM. Medium or speed 2 is 2,150, and on the low, you're looking at 1,100. Now, as far as it goes with the feel of this, it's not too bad in the hands, but it is bulky. And when I say bulky, here's the comparison between the Milwaukee Gen 3 impact driver compared to this RYOBI impact driver. Other than that, you do have a pretty soft grip, and it's balanced pretty well. So let's throw in our Milwaukee IA right there, and now we are going to drive some screws. Check that out though, that really does work well. I'm impressed with that. Good job on the chuck. All right, let's throw some screws down in this treated 4x4. No pilot holes. We're just gonna go right in, and I really think this is where it shines. We're gonna start out with the number 1. All right, that's pretty controlled. I like that. Let's bring it up. All right, I did like that. That was, like I said, controlled, and you don't have to worry about, you know, damaging your product. So here we go, number 2. Let's see what this does. That's really nice. On number 2, that is the medium speed. All right, let's go to the high speed, the number 3 on the selector, and we'll see what this does here. All right, pretty quick. Let's bring it up. And that is a 2.5-inch general purpose screw. Now, let's put this lag right into the holes that we drilled. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think this has enough oomph. Even though I think it'll do it, it's going to struggle going down without the pilot holes like we usually do. All right, so now that we got those in, we're gonna go from 1, jump over to the next. We're just gonna keep going. This is on number 3 here. All right, we brought it down. Let's try the lower settings, and then we'll go back up to the high again. That was speed 1, ain't going nowhere. All right, that was speed 2. Let's bump it up to high. All right, good. So it brings them down. I mean, if you have a pilot hole, you're going to be able to bring those down, no issue. But the one problem I noticed, man, does that casing get really freaking hot. Not the plastic part. The plastic part, it gets warm. You got the vents right there, but man, that casing, when I say hot, I mean, you're not going to be able to hold your hand on that for maybe longer than a second or two. All right, let's bring them back up. I mean, all kidding aside, man, I mean, that case, it really gets hot. I mean, that's as long as I can keep my hands on that because it'll burn. I mean, that's not good. I mean, it does get warm in the back a little bit, which is fine. That's where your hand's going to be anyway. But I was really shocked with that casing. I just don't think it's built for that type of punishment. Now, I do like the magnet holder. I mean, it's pretty strong. You can throw your extra bits on there, a couple screws or whatever you're doing. So that's cool. Not really sure how many people would actually use that, but it's there for you, and you do got the bit holder in the front, which I like. Now, as for driving screws, I think this is where it shines. It does a great job on that, and I think if you're a DIYer, just need an impact around the house, don't get me wrong, this will do a great job for you. We usually tend to beat the crap out of these tools and push them a little bit further than what you would probably use them for at home. But with that said, if you're a professional or somebody's going to use this constantly, or if you're planning on driving lug nuts, you're definitely going to want to look at something else. Maybe even the rigid, look for that showdown here. Because number one, I don't think it's going to hold up for you all that long. Number two, I think it is going to get extremely hot. And it's definitely not going to be as fast as a Milwaukee or even a rigid. So here are my final thoughts. If you're looking for something to drive screws around the house, or if you're planning on rotating your tires, removing the lugs, you know, every once in a while, changing your oil every once in a while, I think this will work great for you. It's not going to be overly used. Those are quick jobs, and I don't think you're going to have any issues. If you were planning on driving lags or doing some heavy industrial work, if you were planning to use this as a mechanic, as a professional, and you were constantly removing lugs or just other parts, you're going to want to go with something more powerful and a little bit more durable. But at the end of the day, that's just my opinion. I want to know what you think. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. If you like this video, don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe so you don't miss anything. Hit that ring bell notification. Come say hi to us on the Instagram page, @ToolReviewZone. And as always, we'll be back with more videos soon.